What's up, guys? Your boy Jim Eka here with our final thoughts of our recurrent Ember build. The deck was good. I mean, like I said, I played this deck before. I'm very familiar with how it should go, and I was really happy with it. I can like tweak some choices here and there. First of all, I'm gonna get rid of these Absence Pilgrims. I don't think they were very good. I'm actually gonna do it right now. I'm gonna show you what I would do. I'd cut all these. They were just bad. I rather just wish I had more. Yeah, that was Deep Shadow. Black is just more important. And since I have 2 slots left, like my initial deck had a bunch of like mana accelerants, so just cheap creatures to kind of trade. What I actually kind of want is a Blister Pod. If I have any. Well, I had 2 of these. Oh, perfect, I have 2. So I mean, it doesn't really accelerate, but like it's easy to sacrifice, and it's kind of good. Like it's even good like post Magister Worth. So it's just kind of something that replaces itself. And it's a 1-drop. I think 1-drops are really important for these kind of mana base. I could probably like tweak, probably not play these, play like swamps or something, or maybe like one more swamp. I could play like Scoured Baron and something like that. I'm not really sure. River Grove was fine, wasn't cool, whatever. Most of the other creatures pretty good. Silver Primordial is actually pretty good. Champion won as a match. Never got to really use Night Stalker, Necrotal, but I think this is like the best options on sort of like removal. Corpse Connoisseur was surprisingly good. Tomb Exarch I knew was always good. Eyeless Watcher, Filigree Familiar. I love this guy. I think he's gonna be great. Use Constrictor, not really the Lawless Troll that I used to love, but still pretty good. It has Reach. Reach is very Reach is actually pretty relevant. There was actually one match that I recorded and stopped recording because the match like cut off soon, but it was against a heroic deck, and the guy had a bunch of Griff Spoons, and he attacked. It was like a lethal attack, but if I somehow lived through the attack, I could crack back, and I just blocked with the Noose Constrictor, and I was flying. I was like, oh, flies. Whereas Reach, oh, I guess I lose now. So it's like, it was kind of funny. Sideboard, like I said, it can be tweaked to like whatever you believe the metagame is. So, for now, this is I think the broadest sideboard I could probably have. I kind of want to try Barrel Rights. I think they'd be pretty good in like some sort of like grindy control matchup where you can't always rely on the nightmares, and maybe just having like an Umbrella Rights in your hand just to kind of just more like reanimate effects, and it would help like having more white cards. I don't know. So maybe like good enough on like the life gain stuff, or maybe like maybe the gains are like okay, they're not super great. Not really sure what I'll cut, but I want to try that out somewhere. Maybe like kind of Magister. I can just go like 2 Magisters, and then like cut like an agent. Maybe I don't know, slot that. We just kind of think about that. Oh, and if I wanted to do other sort of mana accelerants, I could think about a Gemhide Sliver in the 2 slot over the Blister Pods. Because I said I have the Harmonic Sliver is kind of a thing, and if I wanted to keep accelerating, I think like having a Gemhide Sliver is not bad. It's it adds 1 of any color, so that's good. But overall, yeah, I love the deck. I think it's gonna be a very popular archetype. There's a lot of ways you can go with this. I'm just doing like the version that I like the most, just because I think Magister Worth is so key to like beating like the mirror and just any sort of other creature decks, which are gonna pop up first. In the first couple of weeks, like I think creature decks will be really more prevalent. They're just easier to build versus like control, like really hard control decks. Although there are like Cruel Ultimatum decks that are just kind of like there. Like all the stuff is there. You have like Treasure Cruise, Cruel Ultimatum, bunch of draw spells. Yeah, just you got it. But this card's pretty good. And control decks, I think I could like beat those too if I just like load up on Mesmeric Fiends and Tumor Exarchs and maybe even like Barrel Rights to kind of like try to grind them out. There's a lot of ways that you can go about this. But yeah, thanks for watching. There's will be more deck techs in the future. Probably, maybe the next deck tech will be when Aether Revolt, or the next rotation, maybe. They have a lot of ideas that, I wish Aether Revolt had come sooner, but unfortunately with the script, just something like messed up. But yeah, I have some like cool ideas I want to try out in the future. But yeah, thanks guys for watching, and I will catch you next time.